What's up, people? Zacatech here, bringing another reaction video to S1 Magical Index Season 1 Episode 21. The last thing that happened was Accelerator saved the day, saved one of the sisters from having to kill her, because originally this other girl told him that he had to kill her to stop this virus, and he saved her, so that was good. And the girl got shot, but I guess Accelerator was still not unconscious, but conscious to stop a flow of the blood in her heart because she got shot point blank, like to a certain point in her heart where it wouldn't kill her though. But the guy that she also shot her at the same time, that was the asshole, died. Thank God. Guy was a punk. I thought Accelerator was straight up dead for real. I would have been like, what the fuck? There's no fucking way he's dead. But we're on episode 21. I don't know if it's going to continue with Accelerator's story or go back to Magical Index, their story. But let's see what happens in this episode. But hold on, let me turn the volume up. Here we go. Commercials. We'll go right here. Okay, so it's back to their story.
Zapper looks like she's in a hurry. Good morning. You've got a lot of energy this early.
You, on the other hand, seem to have none at all.
I guess so. A lot's been going on. I'm kind of worn out.
Hey, what are you saying? Was pretending to be my boyfriend yesterday that exhausting?
Well, it's not as if that's the only thing I've had on my plate lately.
Oh, I forgot he
Not the
did
only
that
thing.
for some
doing
other
the same
kid
thing
that
with
actually
someone
was a
else?
bad
How many
guy
fake
that
girlfriends do you
pretended
have?
to be somebody else. I forgot all
Please,
about
you're
that.
the only person who would ask me to do something like that without thinking twice.
You think asking you to do that was easy for me? Well, I'll have you know it was a very difficult decision, but I didn't have any other choice at the time. So I swallowed my pride and did what I had to do. And that's all there is to it, you got me?
Yeah, of course. I'm sure you're right. Well, bye.
Hey! Did you actually hear anything I said?
Today's September 1st,
Probably not.
the beginning of second term. Unfortunately, I lost my memory.
Is it
over
just
summer
me, but there's a
vacation,
lot of windmills
so I feel every bit as
everywhere.
nervous as a new student.
Why is there
on
so
his first day
many
of school.
windmills in this city?
Is that Miss Comoy? Hold on. Her feet can't possibly reach the brakes right.
True, my feet don't reach all the way to the pedals, but I'm still perfectly able to drive. Now, calm
I mean,
down.
just because
I
you're
hope all
short
that
doesn't
gawking
mean
a
you
moment
can't
ago
drive.
wasn't because you doubted my ability.
They just have a way to extend the
Well,
brakes to
wait,
your
is this a
feet
pop
if you're
quiz? I'm
short.
not being graded on my answer, am I?
Oh, come
Does he
on,
not
I
know
wouldn't do
that?
that to you. I like to wait at least until second period before giving pop quizzes. Besides, I've been busy collecting information. A friend asked me for some data on AIM diffusion fields.
Never heard of that.
Spaced out,
Yeah,
this is his teacher.
It stands
He's
for an involuntary
teach-
movement. Basically an unmindful
Looks like a
action.
5-year-old little kid.
The AIM diffusion fields I was
Weird.
talking about refer to the power that espers
I don't know
kind
why.
of like body heat. At least in theory.
I
They're
know there's
actually
some of
so
those girls
slight
out there
as to
that
be
look
immeasurable.
young, and they're like,
But if there was an
look like they
esper-
seriously would be 10 years old and they're actually in their
You'd be able to
20s,
detect any
but still,
esper
it's so
nearby.
weird to me.
Am I understanding
I couldn't
you right?
look
Is
at
that
that.
what
I'd
you're
be
saying?
like,
Pretty much.
no,
And taking it a
like,
step further,
you look
that
too
same
young
esper
to
could
me,
even be
and
able to
people
tell
straight
the
up
type
think
of
I'm a,
ability
you know,
my starter
pedo.
is.
If,
Yes,
if
this
I was
guy
dating
has a
somebody that
battle
looked
power
like
of
a kid,
70,000
but they're
points.
not kids,
Or
they're
even
actually in their
something like
20s or
that.
30s,
At any rate,
I'd like,
there
no,
are
I
plenty of people
couldn't.
out there
I
who
just,
would love
no.
to have the ability to detect nearby espers and measure their power.
The hell's
Thank
this?
you again. I appreciate all the help.
Teleportation.
All right.
That
Tell me
girl
what's
had
going
teleportation.
on. Since when do we let sorcerers sneak in this easily?
Calm yourself. We are tracking the intruder's whereabouts.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy in a tube.
Sherry Cromwell. She's not some wandering sorcerer. She's a member of Necessarius. If she's brought down sloppily, it'll cause a rift between Necessarius and Academy City.
How sad to think of neighbors who love each other as we
So is
do.
this guy really much of a
So
bad
you know I'm
guy?
going after Sherry.
That's in this
If
weird
another
ass tube
sorcerer
thing.
handles her takedown, the waves it makes won't be as big.
There's no need to involve yourself.
Huh.
You don't mean you're using Kamajo again?
We'll condense plans 2088
Doesn't really be a
through
bad guy.
23,077.
The imaginary number school district's 5 elemental control method?
This runaway horse could destroy the world if we don't act now. It's best if we take hold of the reins again as soon as possible.
Hey,
What's up, Kami? Something wrong?
where's Suchi Mikado?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I haven't seen him today.
Know what I think? He's somewhere still trying to finish up his homework.
Yeah, I decided to conveniently forget mine so I can see Miss Komoe get all worked up about it.
Oh, come on.
Okay, let's get homeroom started, everyone. Before the opening ceremony begins, I have some big news to share. We have a new transfer student. Everybody, please join me in welcoming her.
Who?
You heard right, the new addition is a girl. So congratulations,
Okay.
gentlemen, and better luck to you next
Gentlemen.
time, little ladies.
What is that supposed to mean?
Introducing our brand new second-term student.
What?
What are you doing?
Oh, good, I found you. So this is the school you go to, Toma. I'm glad I picked the right one. Oh dear, how did you get in here? You are most certainly not the new transfer student.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, there's no way.
Oh my goodness, what were you thinking? You can't just march in here pretending to be a student. Take this. I want you to use that to get yourself a taxi and head straight home, okay? Also, whatever you do, remember
think she's
not to
gonna
talk
really
to
do that,
strangers,
though?
even if they offer
She
you
has
candy.
powers. She uses magic. She can teleport back home if she wanted
Just so
to,
you
for all we know.
I'm actually the transfer student. I'm Isa Himagami.
What?
I'm going to faint from hunger.
Cafeteria.
I've heard about these. I think they give you tickets that you can exchange for food. Toma makes fun of me for being ignorant about technology, but this should be a piece of cake. You just put
With
your
that much
in,
money? I don't think so.
and then you press the button. Hey, that's no fair. There's no button. Where'd the button go? What do I do? That was all the money I had, and the machine took it. Excuse me. It's simple. Just push the button. But I don't see any buttons anywhere on it. It's a touch screen. You just have to press on the monitor. Huh? Well, that doesn't make sense. You can't touch the people on the TV. Amazing. Do they make TVs that do that too? Not really. Sorry.
Who's this?
Thanks so much. What's your name? You're nice. Thanks.
You're nice.
I'm
Okay,
Amanda
yeah.
Kazakiri.
I'm already thinking she's a bad guy when she says it that
So
way.
then after I entered the classroom, I called out Toma's name. Not only did he not answer, the jerk even looked away from me. I can see how that would be frustrating, but only students and teachers are allowed in the school. What about you, Hyoka? You're here. Oh, I'm here because I'm a transfer student. Okay, then I'll be a transfer student too.
How?
About that, I didn't come here to just turn around and
How?
leave. I'm not going
Well, so
until
that's like
Toma
3
tells
new
me what I'm
transfer
supposed to
students
do
here?
about lunch. Okay,
Index.
but in that outfit, you're
This
going to
girl,
call attention to
whoever she
yourself.
is, I really don't trust her though.
All right, so what do you
I don't
think I
trust
should
a
do
lot of
then?
these people in this.
I might have one idea. Come over here a second.
It never ceases to amaze me. How can one person get into so much trouble so frequently?
I thought
got
she's a
real
bad
knack for it.
person.
It stretches well, see? And the fabric washes clean really easily. Amazing! This is something people would call high-tech, right?
I know that voice, you little idiot. Hey, Index, you brat! Just what do you think you're doing in here?
Yeah, and you ran into that.
My mistake, so sorry.
Okay.
Today's just the opening ceremony. I'll be done by noon at the latest.
Oh, really? And how do you know that exactly?
Because
Why does it
everyone
look like
knows
his
that.
eye? Wow, yeah, it has.
If you know so
Looks
much,
like his
Toma, then
eyeballs
answer
been
me
bit.
this. When performing the ceremony to create a talismanic image to be used as an idol for the English Church of the Cross, what role is played by the direction and the position of the caster? If the calculation's off by even a little bit, the spell won't take effect. But of course, you know the answer, don't you? After all, that's how it is. Everyone knows that.
So, Index, I'm curious. Who's this girl?
Actually, I don't really know, but she's my friend.
Yet you don't know who she is.
Right?
Yes, so that doesn't mean she can't be my friend.
Of course it doesn't mean that,
It's
but
nice to meet you.
I
My
don't
name
know.
is Hyuga
Why is she not in
Kazakiri.
school right now? Why is she not in the class right now?
Hello, I'm
Just because you're a
Tomokomi-jo.
transfer doesn't
You're a
mean
new
you can just
student?
do whatever you
That's
want
right.
to do.
That's enough. You're making Hyuga nervous, and I won't stand for it. Don't worry about him, Hyuga. Toma may be a hormonally supercharged teenage boy who involves himself with one girl after another, but he's still a basically decent guy.
Okay.
You can hold Sphinx if that'll make you feel better. Petting a kitty reduces stress and lowers blood pressure. His name is Sphinx. He's really cute.
Suffocating the cat.
I wonder what's wrong. Animals' senses are significantly sharper than humans are. Maybe the difference in our smells is what's upsetting him. Kamajo!
Sure.
The first day of second term and you're all ready.
Miss Komoe, shouldn't you be at the opening ceremony?
I had to come looking for you. You're supposed to be in the gymnasium with all the other students, as you know full well. But here you are in the cafeteria.
Well, here's the thing.
How is it you always have girls falling into your lap, Kamajo? Are you producing some strange AIM diffusion field?
Why would you assume
You know
that?
Index, so you can't say much about her, but this other
Professor
girl's a
Curie, could you
reasonable
please
reason.
explain why?
She just disappeared.
Did she cut and run on the first day?
She just disappeared. Like I said, I don't trust her. The fact she just disappeared like that, that's weird.
Hey. Hyuga,
And then she
that
shows
was
up
going
out of
to
nowhere
see back
behind a
there.
tree, like she's hiding.
It kind of surprised me. Komoe wasn't mad at us or anything, so there's nothing to worry about.
No. Don't worry.
If that's true, then why do you look so sad, Index?
Why did you all of a sudden disappear out of the cafeteria?
Toma was mad at me. He wasn't even willing to listen to what I had to say. He didn't so much
I
as
would back
smile
off.
at me.
Don't talk to her anymore. She's weirding me out. I
What
don't
if
care.
Toma doesn't
She's
like
a
me?
transfer. I feel like she's a transfer to work for a bad person.
Now I can tell you
I could be
not
wrong.
to worry. If you can argue like that, it means you're close.
I could be wrong.
How's
But
that?
it's just weird to me.
Good friends can argue with each other because they know they'll always be able to make up.
Of course friends can
afterwards.
argue with each
I
other.
think that's why he felt
But
comfortable arguing
you're
with
new.
me.
You're a
Because he knows
transfer.
you're inseparable.
Index barely met
Really,
you.
you
The
mean
fact you all of a sudden seem to show up out of nowhere to help her out with a cafeteria machine,
I'm sure it'll all blow over.
that's
I have
with
to
me
wonder
right
how
now.
He was able to talk to us with a straight face after seeing us undressed.
Hey,
Toma!
I agree. It's his fault. He
Oh,
shouldn't
I'm
just
done. Wanna go grab
barge
some
in,
food?
but
So we're not just eating.
where were
lunch
you
at
guys
home
getting
today?
undressed
I promise
anyways?
we'd find something fun to do.
Didn't even look like a
Wanna come, Kazakiri?
place where girls should be undressing unless they're in a locker room.
Please, Hyuga, I'd love it if you.
Because
joined
I about
us.
guarantee they
Are
were
you
not in
sure?
a locker
Of course,
room.
let's go. Well, okay. Sounds
About
like
guarantee
fun.
they were in the cafeteria still. Which, hey, you can't blame them.
Well, I
It's a
should save up some money
cafeteria.
first.
Why are you getting undressed in a cafeteria? I mean, I could be wrong that it was, but the fact he walked into a room where
Oh,
naturally
you
girls,
got me.
guys, when it should be allowed,
Notice that I just transferred to your school? I didn't
kind of
get a very
questions
warm welcome.
of why were you guys getting undressed? Index is
Oh,
reasonable.
this is great. I guess I'm one of those girls who's easy to overlook then.
No, not at all. Oh,
What the
I
hell
know.
was that?
We were just about to grab something to eat. Wanna come with?
Perfect, Komoe. Thank you.
Huh?
Nothing, never mind. I've got an errand to run, so I can't hang out with you now. But I am
Is it that,
curious. Who
the
is
girl
it?
with the sword?
Her name's Yoko Kazakiri. She's new.
Yoko Kazakiri, are you sure?
It has
that's
to
her?
be.
Pretty sure.
She looks hella
That's what
different
She and Index both
As
say
a
anyway.
transfer student.
Do you know her?
If it's her. Could be wrong.
Kirigaoka Girls' School. It's the high school I went to before that prep school. I saw the name Yoko Kazakiri while I was there too.
If
Okay.
you went to the same school, does that mean she has some rare ability like your deep blood?
Hey, she teleported away from you guys, it looked like,
Her
in the
name was always
cafeteria, so
posted
I
at the top of the test rankings, but no one had ever actually
quit being
seen
too
her.
friendly with her.
It was
I'm sorry.
almost like she was a
She looks like
person.
one of those people. Hi, I like to meet you. I like to be friends with. Like she's got this smile going on that just bugs me.
I decided to check out the anomaly. That's how I found her secret. The girl named Hyuga Kazakiri is also known as Counterstock. And that's not even the most important thing I discovered. Kazakiri is the key to learning about the imaginary number school district's 5-element agency.
You mean it exists? The 5-element agency is real?
Word is they control the administration of Academy City from the shadows. It appears that she was in a class by herself designed to investigate her own unique ability. It's said to be part of a lab setup to find the true nature of the imaginary number school district. I don't understand why she would be here, though.
According to her, she transferred in.
But I'm supposed to be the only transfer student.
Oh, see.
Be careful.
If
about
she was the only transfer student, if she was supposed to be the only transfer, and this girl wasn't supposed to be unknown as a second, yeah, no.
So this is the underground world I've heard so much about. It's amazing.
It's a mall, an underground mall. Well, Index, is there any
Underground
place in
mall.
particular you wanted to grab lunch? Anywhere too expensive or with too long a line is out.
All that matters is that the food
Index
is
doesn't know
yummy. It
much
could be a
about
cheapo
anything,
hole
does
in
she?
the wall for all I care.
Sounds good.
Just kidding,
Okay
don't
with
hit
you? You look frightened. Was it something I said?
Oh, no. It's not that I'm scared of you or anything.
Okay.
But you've seen me practically naked. Forget about it.
I don't even want to say anything. I've seen things in my lifetime that it was accidental in my life, and those people were just my friends that were girls.
Man, I'm jealous of you. My honor students would never do
So,
something as deliciously
who
salacious.
cares?
Honestly, I'm trying to tell you about a possible threat and you're laughing at me? This girl could be the intruder. What if she's someone dangerous? Are you prepared for that?
Come on,
Oh,
nose
calm
keeps
down.
itching, Jesus.
Anyway, my current information
Why
is
does this
that there
girl
are
with the blue
actually
hair
two
almost looks
intruders
close
here
to
in
the
city.
girl that's with Accelerator?
And that's what I'm trying
Just
to
without
verify
the
right now.
hair, long hair.
How can we be certain?
Because the one with the
There are
Accelerator
only two of them.
that helps him out has some short blue hair, I think it was. I honestly don't remember.
Yes,
Right?
Yumikawa
Holy shit.
here.
I'm done.
I'll be right there.
Uh-oh.
Was that anti-skill calling you in?
Looks like I've got some serious work to do.
Sure about that?
I'll have to cut this
Sure
short.
about that? Sure you're not a
See you
liar? Sure
later.
you're not a bad guy that's betraying the good people? I could trust her.
I brought the book you asked me to locate for you.
Perfect. Good work, Himagami.
What did that
May
say?
I ask you something?
Yes?
Is there a student enrolled in this school who goes by the name Hyoka Kazakiri?
Huh.
I got you now.
Who are all you people now? Oh, that's just... Okay, no. She looked different for a second. That's just, Montague. But who's this?
I'll have to ask you to remain right where you are, please.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm Kuroko Shirai with Judgment, the organization charged with maintaining the safety of Academy City and its citizens. I think you know why you're being apprehended, but I'd be happy to explain if you need me to.
Search temporarily suspended. Get out of my way, little girl.
Maybe I need to make your situation a little clearer.
Well, that was quick.
There we go. Do you understand what I'm saying better now?
What'd she just do? It's like she wrote something with a piece of chalk.
She's an outsider. How can she be an Esper? This isn't good. I need to figure something out.
Run for your life.
I don't know what all this commotion is about. But nobody messes with a friend of mine and gets away with it.
I don't know why I realized I was her friend and I thought it was her that...
You should be all right now. Looks like that giant mud guy was just a decoy. So are you taking her in for judgment? Yes, we were instructed to apprehend her for criminal trespassing.
You saved me! You saved me, sissy!
Good grief.
Okay.
Hey, Kuroko, you know you can count on me whenever, right? I don't want you to think you're putting me out by asking for help.
Sissy, you really must let me to hold you like this and allow me to burrow my face deep into the belly of your breast! Let go already, Kuroko! This isn't
awkward.
what I meant by helping you!
Okay. That was weird.
This
This most fundamental and crucial knowledge was widespread in the days before Noah's Ark. Even now, it is still being disseminated in fragments by the Chief Grigori, though in a different manner. In the beginning, there was nothing but the primordial earth. Then God gave
What is
form
it?
to the
What
planet
is it?
dust,
She writes
gave
something
life
and something
into it, named
happens?
it man. In time, the sacred
writing a
process
bunch
was
of stuff.
revealed to man by beings who had fallen to the earth. However, it was not a work that could be undertaken by the hands of mortals. And so the life that I brought forth from the dust
The air
was only a
conditioning
pale
just came on.
imitation, a mere shadow of the being I had sought to create. The
Disturb my
malformed
video, we
Golem
have a
Ellis,
problem, you air
working
conditioning.
tirelessly, endlessly by my side.
What is that? Oh, Jesus. Why? Why are they everywhere?
Try
That,
not
no.
to keep me waiting too long.
Oh, God. I have a bunch of eyeballs. That's so gross. That's disgusting. Oh, is that how we ended this episode? Oh, no. Let's just be happy. No, there was a bunch of eyeballs that went everywhere. Ugh. And the reason why I think that's gross to me is because I've had surgery on my right eye. Needles. Before they numbed my eyeball, numbed it, so they can inject shit into my eye. 7 different times. You didn't think I didn't feel it? I felt it. Bullshit, you don't feel it. Yeah, you feel needles going in your eye, regardless if they put numbing eye drops in your eyes. Nah, I felt the whole fucking thing. The whole fucking thing. Anyways, yeah, the eyeball thing had just happened there from this girl. That transfer, obviously the first one we trust, because I believe that's the girl with the sword. She looks hella different. If it's not her, then I'm wrong. I'm sorry. But she looks hella different going to school. And not having the sword on her like she usually does. But this girl with this ability where she uses a chalk to write something or write anything and then it makes things happen. Kind of creepy, as much as that second transfer student girl that's hanging out with Index. I don't trust her either. So there's 2 people I don't trust. This new girl that just showed up with the blondish hair, that recent now, but previous was that second transfer. Because I think they just asked the teacher, was there supposed to be a second transfer, but it didn't show their conversation afterwards, which meaning to me that probably means that no, there's not supposed to be. So I believe those 2 people, those teachers, what the hell, that girl with the blonde hair and that girl with that new one that's been hanging out with Index are working together. Wouldn't be shocked. Now, I feel like she's going to try and kidnap Index. Could be wrong. She might be a good person that's pretending to not have anything. Because it's weird, like in the cafeteria when she disappeared. After talking with Index and the teacher, I think she did, didn't she? Can't remember. Holy cow. We'll have to see what happens in the next episode, but I still don't trust those 2 girls. But anyways, I found more reaction. And by the way, the windmills, off topic. Why do they got so many windmills in this city? Is it not run by power by itself? Do they not have power lines? That's what it seems like. Because I heard that windmills are used to make power, too. Maybe it's the smartest way to do it without actual power. You know, electricity from power lines. If that's the case, then okay. But anyways, I'll find more reaction videos. Peace. See you people next time.